What's up, you guys? Godzilla fan freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we are taking a look at pretty much my only Spawn figure. And we are taking a look at Todd McFarlane's Spawn Sansker figure. Um, Here is all I have left from the packaging is just the cardboard backing, and of course then you had the blister card packaging and stuff that it came in. And then, of course, here's the back side of the packaging showing some more figures, as well as kind of a little write-up and card thing that you cut out for Sansker. But that's all I have left of the packaging. And I will read the little card that has a little write-up on Sansker for you. So anyway, Sansker, first seen in the Spawn Blood Feud comic books, Sansker is the alien form of a vampire who has stalked innocent victims throughout history. In this era, Sansker posed as a specialist in the paranormal crimes, thus being able to commit the crimes himself, tamper with the evidence, and switch the blame to an unsuspecting citizen. In this case, his target was Spawn. Sansker takes on this form when threatened, and his flexible tail can wrap around anyone who stands in his way. And that's pretty much it on Sansker. Uh, Again, out of I've seen a lot of the figures in the Spawn series, and they're all really interesting. Todd McFarlane has some crazy, crazy ass designs for these monsters, creatures, whatever you want to call them. And Sansker always caught my eye just because he's kind of like he almost doesn't look like an alien vampire. He almost just looks like a creature from the Black Lagoon on steroids. He's very reptilian looking. He's very snake-like. It really doesn't look like a vampire alien thing at all. Very reptilian looking, that's for sure. Let's see. Let me get this out of his hand so we can get a better look at him. But as far as paint job goes, let's go right into paint job on Sansker. Very nice, kind of like a dark grayish blue for his main base, pretty much all over his body. Then of course you have browns, very nice browns, as well as kind of white for his teeth, red on the inside of his mouth, kind of like a limeish greenish for his eyes, brown for the webbing in between his hands. Kind of you got some orange designs going down his arms and the back side, as well as kind of like this red brownish line, I guess, going from his forehead kind of down his back, and then of course going down the end of his tail. But that about does it for paint job on this guy. Nothing too crazy, nothing too flashy. Very dark. Most of Todd McFarlane's monsters from Spawn are dark. They're not really brightly colored. Next on detail. Detail is really good. Really, really kind of badass on this figure, if I might say. Just all the armor pieces and kind of like the scale look and everything going down his arms just look fantastic. Very well done and sculpted. The hands with the webbing, very nicely well done. Little tiny head and everything with his teeth and stuff etched into the mold, very nicely well done. All the scales and everything going down the underside and his belly and whatnot, very, very nicely well done. Overall, detail, guy looks great. Muscle definition in the arms, very nice. And next we'll go on to articulation. Moving right along with this guy. His head can not turn left and right, but can rotate. You can kind of tilt it, And of course, he has jaw articulation, so you can open and close his mouth. Arms can move forward, can move backward. No elbow joint to speak of. Wrists can rotate. He does have a joint at the waist that can move left and right. No ab crunch whatsoever. And then last piece of articulation is kind of his tail is rubberized with the wire in it. And I don't like to move that too much because I don't want to wear any of the rubber out to where it cracks and whatnot. So I kind of have it just set in a set position that I like, where it kind of just curves around. But he does have a wire in his tail, and it kind of starts in this area. But it's pretty much rubber starting about right there. but where you can really bend it is kind of starting right here. So you got a good range of the bendy wire. And he does come with a small accessory, which is kind of like a club or a giant spike. I don't know if it's made of wood or rock. It could be either or it could be bone. Who knows? But it does fit in his hand like so. So you can have it fit in his hand like that, or you can position it the other way, like this, to where he's kind of like, stab, kind of like a psycho type thing. So, however you want to position it, that's up to you. But that's his little accessory, little club spike thingy. But other than that, again, I think he's a really cool figure. I think he's a really cool design. He doesn't balance the best because of the way that he sits. I mean, he will sit straight up, but you have to get him positioned just right, and I mean, he will topple over fairly easily, as you can see. But other than that little flaw, he's not bad. Again, he's a cool looking figure. I dig him, and I'll eventually maybe pick up more Spawn figures down the road. Um, I know that they're out there. I just got to find ones that I like. Again, I'm not a completist, so I pretty much just buy what I like. So, and Sansker was one that I really liked, so I decided to snatch him up. So anyway, guys, that's my review on the Spawn Sansker figure. Like always, we are Godzilla fan freaks. Hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like, and subscribe. We will see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.